Good morning, ladies and gents, chicas and chicas, buenos dias. We are here on this beautiful day, to say the least, and I am just going to elaborate a little bit on my previous post of Rasta vibes. So, as I've been getting some funky sleep, I wanted to take a hit and just get on this level of where my mind is at right now. Is music. Music is my life. That's the beat that I keep my rhythm to. I don't really have someone else in my life right now to distract me, guide me in any other direction, so I am on my own. And the point of it is my favorite music is, it all stems from Rasta. It's dub reggae. The American version, the electronic version is dubstep. It goes from hard. The American version of dubstep is harder than the European Eastern world vibe, but it all stems from a reggae beat, which is slow with a little bit of hip hop nature to it, obviously spiritual and positivity at that. So as I was up this morning, I've been getting some great sleep. I've been doing sunrise to sunset for the most part, unless there's other stimulants such as work, pleasure, something else involved with that. But just for the most part, the sun is rising now. So I was up a little early, but the point is that I watched a Netflix show. It was on Snoop Lion. I remember listening to Snoop Lion back in 2012 when I was still, I didn't get it at that point. I didn't know about the dub reggae was my life. Like the Gorillas, the group, the Gorillas they're just dub reggae all the time. They're so good. They have that plastic beach, which is a little bit more upbeat. But then I watched a Snoop Lion Netflix about Reincarnated, and it's a really good one. He goes down to Jamaica and he experiences the culture down there for roughly a month, and he makes the CD, primarily produced by Diplo of Major Lazer. Major Lazer is basically a dub Jamaican based booty shaking electronic set. So again, another one of my favorites. Diplo has his own station on Sirius XM right now, and it's just killer. It's my favorite station. It's just got this funky beat to it. It's got a hard beat to it. You can get soft and spiritual when need be. It's just a one-of-a-kind thing. So I can keep rambling on and on about it, but I really feel that the enlightenment that I have come across is spiritual, to say the least. And some of these quotes, these interviews during the Snoop Lion documentary, going back to Bob Marley and the Wailer, this guy from the Wailers, I forget what his name, but the Wailer of Bob Marley and the Wailers, just so spiritual. And it's a one-of-a-kind thing to listen to this guy speak and how it all relates. And that's just where I find my life. And it's about culture, community, things like that. And it was a one-of-a-kind thing. So whether you have someone talking spirituality, sometimes you just have someone producing beats, whatever it may be, there's a different funky twist to how different cultures perceive this dub reggae. And again, back to the BPMs, I was trying to say, there's bars where you can rap on bars, but then there's BPMs, beats per minute, and so on and stuff. I don't really understand it to the fullest, but I'm not trying to dabble on that. But the point is the sun is rising here on this wonderful day. I'm trying to get away from labeling what days they are anymore, but man, I got nothing but good things to say. Like I said, watch that. Go check out that Snoop Lion documentary. It's called Reincarnated. I've never seen more weed smoked in my life, and it's the herb, as they say, the herb. It's not as I think it's marijuana, but it doesn't have the THC grown up because it's naturally produced in the world. It's not like cultivated. So, man, it was a good little hour and a half. I mean, I'm sure you got plenty of time to get down with that. I mean, if you're not on that vibe of Rasta, or you don't like the slow Rasta, you know, beat, then it's not going to be your thing. But I mean, it really isn't pro black. It's not, you know, it's spiritual. And I just want people to you know, understand the culture a little bit more, because you know, music is my beat to life. You can always rely on music. Like whenever I work or do what I do, I'm always listening to music. I always have something in there, at least in my head, because people, you know, everyone operates to a different beat. And whether it be a generation older, you know, I think generations kind of exist, you know, definitions of generations exist for a reason. And I mean, that could be a whole different topic of conversation. I mean, just listen to how birds chirp and everything like that. It's really a different tune in everyone's ear. So like I said, you know, there's all different types of creatures out there: crickets, birds, frogs, all these creatures which have been around since the prehistoric age. I mean, they all operate to a different beat, but I think that the slower might not be the best for storytelling and sitting around and sharing a good time. But if you're there by yourself, burning an incense, doing your thing, whatever it is, I think it's great music. I think it has great positivity to it. And obviously, if you're around more of a group setting, you want to pick up the pace. If you're at a club, you want to pick up the pace. And you know, it is the beat of life. You got to find the beat. You got to find the vibration. Everything is a vibration and a frequency at the time being. So like I said, when you want to be simple, you want to start at a base and then pick it up from there. So, man, like if you can't really think where that piece of conversation is going to go, whether it be in the fact of a corporate setting, when you know what you're doing every single day, versus a figuring out process, and you need to take time to hit one hit at a time, then the next hit, and then keep letting it roll. Not roll, I mean, it is rolling uphill, but just think of how the baseline is. Look at the pyramid. When you get to the top, everything goes downhill. And just want to say a quick hello. It is the funky fresh day. So God bless you. Catch on up. Peace.